Belize just averted a major energy crisis, but they may not be out of the woods just yet. I'm Kalilah Reynolds, founder and CEO of Money Media, Money News Made Simple. We all know that once summer rolls around, we're likely to have a blackout here or there. Everybody turn on the fan, or AC if you got it like that, and have it running all day. And this year, especially because summer is only just getting started, and we've already had some scorching temperatures. But the situation in Belize was boiling over. Things have started to settle over there now, but back in May, it was looking pretty rough where it comes to electricity. The country's main electricity provider, Belize Electricity Limited, had been struggling to maintain their energy supply, resulting in recurring blackouts. And I'm talking every couple of days for hours at a time in very populated areas like Belize City, rolling blackouts from district to district. Do you have current? Do you have light? Do you have light? Everybody asking who have light. Well, the problem was twofold. One, Belize gets around 50 to 60% of its electricity from Mexico, but Mexico had to cut service to the country to deal with its own issues. And then two, a large chunk of the remaining power is produced by hydroelectricity, but Belize has been experiencing severe drought. So like I said, Mexico supplies Belize with electricity, and it's usually smooth sailing, but Mexico, like the rest of the world, is also experiencing extremely high temperatures. The heat wave is so intense that their Ministry of Health says dozens of people have died, and mid-May was the worst of it so far. So it goes without saying that the pressure on the Mexican grid was a lot. They've even had several blackouts because of the high electricity demand, so they barely had enough power for themselves, and much less for them plus Belize. In the words of the great Cookie Lion, "I gotta put me first, Lucius. I gotta put me first." So Belize had to fend for themselves for a while. Now, on a normal basis, that would have been bad, but not so bad, except that the next largest source of power literally dried up. Hydroelectricity is a major source of electricity in Belize, and with the severe drought, the dams just couldn't generate enough power to meet the demand. According to BEL, the energy demand in May was 100 megawatts, but the grid could only manage 84 megawatts. Cue the load shedding. Now, load shedding is pretty common, especially in the summer. People start using so much electricity that the grid can't keep up. So to prevent the entire grid from failing, they cut power from one section to lower the power usage. That's load shedding, or what some people call rolling blackouts. JPS does it a lot right here in Jamaica as well. But in Belize, it was literally a dark few weeks. Luckily, Mexico has now restored its power supply to the country. Prime Minister John Briceño says Mexico has also increased the amount of electricity that they supply to Belize to 75 megawatts. And Mexico is also going to add a second power line into the country. Plus, it finally rained, so hopefully the dams can also fill up. So I'm saying all of this just to point out that this is why it's important that we have diversified energy sources. So if the dams dry up and hydro's not working, then use solar. If another country like Mexico decides they're not giving us any power, then you always have something like maybe LNG to fall back on. And that's the bottom line. Subscribe to my newsletter for money news like this straight to your inbox. Click the link up here or in the description below. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.